It is super hot in here. The air is turned off. I'm sweating. The light is hitting me from the outside. The solar rays are hitting my face. But in other news, I graduated high school! May 19th was the night where I, as well as others, graduated high school in the class of 2014 for homeschoolers. I am super excited to finally be done with school. Well, what am I gonna do next? I'm not gonna tell you just yet. I actually have a planned video for that, so for now, we'll focus on this. Here's a quick snippet of me getting hit by a cap when we all threw them up in the air.
Seniors, by the power vested in me by your parents, I am proud to present GX's 2014 graduation class. Congratulations.
I, as well as others, had chosen to give a speech because the the graduates were able to choose between doing a speech, a talent, a video, or nothing at all, and I decided to do a speech. Long story short, I avoided this fact for about most of my 12th grade senior year until 2 days before the graduation night actually happened. For 2 whole months before the graduation night, I freaked out and I didn't know what to write and I didn't know what to do, and I kind of looked like this. But I pulled through it. I wrote a speech. It was supposed to be 3 minutes, but the one I wrote ended up being 6, so I knew I had to dumb it down. So the day of graduation, I needed to just chop things in half. Like a ninja. Oh yeah! But let's pause this and let's go back to Friday, May 16th, where I tragically injured my back further. Now, I don't know what I did to my back prior to this date, but I know that for a month and a half, it's been hurting and it's been getting progressively worse, so I've been going to the chiropractor. But this day, I kind of ran / tripped, fell, and I hurt my back even further. So I was pretty much paralyzed for the rest of the day until we went to the chiropractor and he fixed a little bit of it, and I had to rest all throughout the weekend so that on graduation night, I was able to walk fine. It still hurts, but I'm doing a lot better. Point is, I couldn't sit because sitting hurt. Since we wrote this speech on the computer and our printer is broken and new printers actually cost money, and you know, who has that nowadays, I couldn't print it out, so I just took a picture of it on my phone and I was going to copy it down on a piece of paper. However, I don't like my handwriting, so I had to go get a pencil because I write so much better in pencil, and just movement just hurt my inner being because I had to use energy to move. Well, since sitting was out of the equation, I kind of had to make a bed of blankets on the ground and kind of lay on my stomach for only a couple minutes and then switch to my side, which hurt my arm, and then switch to my other side, which does make sense because I write with my right arm. So I pretty much looked like this. But all in all, I finished the speech, and I am here in front of you today telling you about this and how stressful and painful everything was, but it was all for the good, and I'm here to tell you that everything does get better at the end, because I am here at the end of school, and I know there's a lot of you guys out there that are just like, I just want to dye my hair. But don't dye or dye your hair, because pretty sure you will choose a crazy color, and let me tell you right now, it doesn't look good. No. I'm here to tell you that hang in there, because everything in the very end is brighter. At the end of the tunnel, the grass is greener on the other side, even though our grass right outside right now is pretty much dried up because it hasn't rained, and I'm not sure why it's dried up right now. Point is, when life gives you lemons, make skills. When you're given a sword and a bow and arrow, choose a gun. Bad metaphor. Life goes on. And I've had my friend there to help me get through this, and me personally read the Bible and I just prayed about things and I asked God to help me through this trial that I was in, because it was a pretty stressful time, because this is the time where you think, what am I going to do for the rest of my life? Is there something else after high school? Well, yes, there is, and You just gotta trust in who you are and trust in God that He will help you get through this, and He will actually show you what you want to do for the rest of your life. For me personally, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do for the rest of what's going to come next after this, because I want to save that for another video, like I probably said in the beginning, but I don't actually remember if I mentioned I was going to make another video for what I was going to do for the rest of my life, or for the next year. I'll give you that. But I just want to tell all of you guys who are in school to keep going, keep studying, keep your focal points on what you're going to be for the rest of your life, because your decisions now are going to affect what you do in the future. It's not about YOLO or hashtag swag. Life isn't about having parties or being a fantastic person on any social media types, to be honest. It isn't about being famous. It's actually not really about any of us at all. I worry a lot about the generation that's to come, and to be honest, I kind of want to make a difference in this world. I want to be the person who everybody will just watch and be like, yes, let's listen to this guy because he's making sense, even though sometimes what I say and the way I say it may not seem like it makes sense, but if you watch a couple times, you know, and listening, sense making. But yeah, this is all off the top of my head, and I'm probably rambling and jumbling things together, but like I said, just rewatch it, it'll make sense. Keep going. Keep your eye on the goal. Don't make peer pressure the root of your fall and ultimate destruction of your livelihood in the future. Don't let them be the bullies, because sometimes when we don't realize it, friends can actually be bullies by telling us, you need to do this, you need to do that, you can't formulate your own opinion, you can't like this certain person because we don't like this certain person. You can, you're your own person. But yeah, that's what I've gotten throughout my whole homeschool, high school, middle school, elementary school experience. And that's what I kind of want to share with you guys. Look at what's ahead in your futures. And for me personally, I'm going to look at my future and trust that God will reveal what He wants for me in the future, because I don't really know. I'm not psychic. But that's just me personally, and I actually do encourage you guys to do the same if you want. I can't force you to do it, but that's what I'm doing. Well, you guys, this was kind of somewhat serious. It's very hot in this room. The sun rays are hitting my face, my body, I'm sweating. This was a new shirt, so I'm gonna go. Hopefully I encouraged you in any way. Hopefully this meant something to you. Hopefully you'll look at life differently and not just fun and party and cake, although sometimes we do want cake or donuts and candy and cookies. Oh my goodness. So yeah, just keep on. The struggle is real, but you don't have to go through it alone. Just keep going. You're almost done. The race is there. You just gotta complete it. I'll see you guys next time.